That's badass. It's so badass. This is Coal Miner's Daughter from 2010 with Sheryl Crow and Loretta Lynn.
Well, I was born to coal miner's daughter.
This song is about the hardships of being in a coal mining family. I got the call from a manager that Loretta was doing a Duets record and wanted me to sing with Sheryl Crow and Loretta. And I was ecstatic, obviously, but also terrified because it's two heroes and it's scary to sort of be thrown in that environment. And I love the fact that it was Sheryl, who's this rock goddess, and Loretta, who's a country queen, and you just mix the two, and then I just got to, hang out for a while. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm glad to be here. Loretta's just saying, oh, honey, just sing wherever, which is no clarity at all, and I was still terrified. But, I've sang along with that song so long and so many times that I feel like it came natural, it wasn't complicated. I had chills the whole day. It was one of those days I'll never forget. It was really important in my career. And I think I cried 70 times. I was just overwhelmed.
Money was gas, dreams were dust, love was fast and we were us.
This is We Were Us from 2013 with Keith Urban. This song is reminiscing about the good old days. Keith intimidates me. He's a pal, and we've sang together so many times and been on tour together, but I respect him so much that I am intimidated by him because he's a different level. He's just good at everything. You know what I mean? So you pay attention when he says something. Keith took me on my very first tour in 2005, my first big tour. I'd just been playing honky tonks in Texas, and he was always so kind and so supportive of new artists. And so, of course, I considered him a friend, and I was like, any song he wants me to sing, I'll do it. But especially, this is a great song. Usually you just go in and have a beer and sing, and, well, I do. And recording with Keith, it's really, he was really intense about the tone and the actual notes to hit and to make sure that we were in sync. And he was pretty tough on me, to be honest. He really knew what he wanted, and he wanted my best performance. And so I spent a lot of time. We probably spent 6 or 7 hours recording the song and making sure everything was right. Keith was trying to get a real good blend between the two of our tones and timbres. When we cut this song, he was playing piano to find notes in different kind of places for ad-libs. Keith's famous for his ad-libs too. If you listen to his records, you'll hear, "Wanna love you, baby." That's his thing. So he was hard on me about the ad-libs. We had to get those right for sure. But he was playing notes on the guitar and on the piano to make sure that we found the right pocket. It was really cool, actually. I learned a lot that day.
Oh, something bad.
That's badass. It's so badass. This song is about two girls that are up to no good. So I emailed her and asked her if she'd want to sing on a song, and I sent it to her, and then I didn't hear from her for a couple of days. I was like, well, she hates it. I thought, oh, she's not. And then she wrote me back with this really long, elaborate email about how she thought it was a great idea, and I'm a different kind of singer than Carrie. She's kind of unstoppable. There's no note that she can't hit. That's part of the reason I wanted to sing with her. I feel like you surround yourself with people better than you, then maybe you'll get better. The song was on my record, so we were in the studio, and Carrie came in, and again, I'm such a fan of hers. I respect her so much, and so when she came in, all of us were, my producer and everybody, we were a little nervous because here comes this powerhouse singer, and we were in 2 separate booths, but of course she walks in and opens her mouth and nails it the first take, and we're like, okay, that's fine. Then I have to spend 2 more hours doing my part, but she's just a total pro, one of the most epic voices in country music history, I think. We decided to go out to dinner and decide on a video, because I thought that would be such an important part of a collaboration with 2 female country singers. We've got to do a video, obviously. She emailed me a couple days later with this entire treatment that was so elaborate. I was like, I can't believe this. And Trey Fanjoy is a longtime friend of mine, trusted video director. She's done almost every one of my videos, and she had worked with Carrie. So her and Carrie sort of honed in on this treatment, and I was like, I'm just here for the makeup and the helicopters. Y'all go ahead. It was incredible. One of the most epic videos I've ever been a part of.
You cost more than he wanted to lose.
This song is about an engagement gone wrong. Patti Loveless is a country music legend. Gosh, now I sound cool and get to sing with all these legends on this interview. I love this. She and I did a show together in Switzerland, And I was starstruck to talk to her, but I went up and talked to her on our sound check night. We had a couple nights off, and we all went to rehearse. And I just kind of told her what a fan I was and how much I loved her. And anyways, we hit it off, and that night we ended up her whole band and my whole band in my hotel room with all of our instruments and just had this epic jam. And I was literally requesting Patti Loveless songs to Patti Loveless. It was so surreal. And we became really good friends after that. I wrote the song Dear Diamond, I think it was 2010. And I was in a hotel room by myself, and I wrote it on hotel paper. And right then I knew, I was like, this is going to be a special song for me, I think. And you kind of know with some songs, they stand out right away. And as it was kind of finishing, I just heard her on it, because I think she's one of the only artists that you actually feel every emotion she's singing. Not necessarily just on sad songs, even on like her like upbeat fun songs. I just believe her. So I asked her to sing on it, and she said yes. And Patti recorded her part in Georgia at her studio with her husband. Man, I was so nervous because I knew she was singing it, and I was just waiting, like, can't wait to get it back. And when I heard her voice on it, I just burst out in tears. I mean, because it was so powerful, and just like sitting in a room with your guitar in a hotel room somewhere in California, from that to making it a record, then to getting your little thought of maybe Patti Loveless will sing on this to actually happening and hearing it, it was pretty incredible.
The secret I have while he's holding me.
So good. I can't handle it. It's so good. Makes me teary-eyed. See, I told you. I mean, I'm very affected by Patti. I'm going to text her when we get in our party bus.
Baby, run, cut a path across the blue sky.
This is Run with George Strait from 2019. This song is about hoping your loved one will get in a pickup truck and come home to you. I've had George Strait in my household my entire life, basically. I can't even describe what he's done for country music and the kind of artist that he is. And being from Texas, we're extra proud of him because we claim him. But I don't know. I'm such a super fan of George Strait. Run is always one of my favorites. And I think it's just because I felt like home when I hear that song. And more than that, I felt like that. The emotion that song gives me, moving to Nashville or moving to Oklahoma. I lived there for a while. Just being gone from my roots and home. When I'd hear Run, I would think about how I wanted to get in the Chevy pickup and drive home. George took me on my second tour. I went from Keith to George Strait. And I, again, was completely in awe that I was even on tour with George Strait. I was, I think, 22 or 3 at the time, and I got to sing 4 songs. And I just remember walking out in that arena. It just felt so huge to me. And watching him walk out on the stage, people just couldn't sit down. You just come out of your seat because it's like the king just walked in the room. So getting from that journey to singing this song with him several times now, it never gets old. I get teary-eyed and like chills and butterflies in my stomach thinking about it. Anytime I get to sing with him, I kind of soak in every second of it that I can. I'm seriously just in pure joy mode when I'm singing with George. Like, I'm just damn glad to be there. Like, I truly am such a fangirl, and he knows it. He won't think this is creepy because he's already very well aware.
Baby, run. Oh, baby, run.
I've done duets that were a little more stressful because it was very directed and very, I don't know, sometimes I left there going, why'd you ask me to sing then? Because you know what I mean? Because I just feel like if you ask Patti Loveless to sing on something, you just take whatever Patti gives you because it's going to be great. When I ask someone to sing, I want them to come in and do what they do. But all the duets we've discussed were that way for me.